What's good? What's good? It's your boy BC, one half is A. Why do people don't know how to move on from something old? And that something old is not worth their time. It's not something that is worth their effort, but they need to prove a point when the point doesn't need to be proven. There's time and a place to prove a point, but sometimes you got to know when to just move on and take the loss or take the W and just move on. Because too many times individuals, they just want to one up everybody, and when they one up everybody, what ends up happening is they look like a fool. You see, I don't understand why they don't understand that when you become obsessed with certain revenge ends up making you go crazy. Because there's time and a place to get the get back. And if it doesn't work, the best decision is to move on. But moving on is not good for some people. Because if they move on, they have this weird type of obsession. They look bad. They need to prove something. They don't know when to just tell people, I don't want to speak on it. They don't know when to tell people, hey, can you stop talking about this? They don't know when to jump off a panel or move, or not even a panel, just move away from individuals who are bringing them down, who are bringing stress to their life, who are trying to basically, as the kids say, steal they stilo. They like to be around individuals who talk trash to them, waste their time, talk trash to them, and waste their time. When can they move on and keep it pushing? Not everything involves a response, because every time you give a response, you become that person. That's easily pushed around. A person who has to respond to everything is someone who's easily manipulated. They're not the manipulator, they're easily manipulated, and they're easily bullied. See, if you got to respond to everything, or if you have a trigger point that you've been triggered by and you can't control that trigger point, then you shouldn't be having a weapon around you, because you can't control your trigger point. People don't know how to move on. Not everything involves doubling back, circling back. Not everything involves a get back, because revenge and karma go hand in hand, and eventually the person who did you wrong will get it, even if you can't get them. Because sometimes if you try to double back, you could end up looking like the fool with a pie in your face. Now, I'm probably saying a bunch of gibberish and stuff like that, but you've probably been around those people. They can't move on. They don't know how to apologize. They don't know how to speak their mind. They don't know how to do this. You tell them to stop saying your name. You tell them to stop talking about you. The worst ones are the ones who want to start beef with you because they have no one to beef with. So they just want to start with you because it amuses them. And then eventually they slip up, and then they try to blame you for slipping up. Then they become a stalker where they try to ruin your life. Those are the worst ones. These people have no lives. These people have an addiction to chasing some type of object or something like that, because when they see that they need more of it, it's almost like a drug. It's almost like an attention thing, and that's their downfall. Attention, not moving on. Craziness starts to form. Now, what's wild about it is everything I just said could be you. It could just be you. You feel me? It could just be me. Because we all have been in a situation where we can't move on no matter what. It's like an obsession. We got to get people back. And this is what people got to work on. Due to the simple fact, mentally, it could break you. Becoming obsessive on revenge and not picking and choosing the right time to make your move is going to be your downfall. Learn when to move properly and learn when to move in silence. Never tell someone your move. It's simple, but simple things don't work in this world no more. But it's just me talking. Peace.